I had to make sure they knew it was the bite of 87.
Was that the bite of 87?
Is it the bite of 87?
I love Markiplier.
He is really funny.
Actually, we're not landing over there. Stop.
Honestly, I say we go it.
I'll land Grand Glacier. You guys can land over there.
Let's do it,
and
Ashy.
We'll just meet in
Let's
the
land there.
I'm not landing there. I'd rather die than land there.
I don't
This is
see
the
why
shit
not.
where me and Charlie would land.
Well, back
Lewis
when you
Hamilton.
guys played ranked.
No, not even when we played ranked. We would just always land out in the middle of nowhere. The middle of nowhere, but nowhere.
Nowhere but Mississippi.
There are like 30 people going on. You know, I'm gonna land with you guys. I'm thinking I'm gonna land with you.
I think AshyKneez got his wish, dude. He's been wanting us to land here for forever.
Even a blind squirrel is right twice a year, you know?
You know, there's a restaurant called the Blind Squirrel.
I once saw a kid eat a squirrel.
Okay, I'm glad you told me that. That's not an image I like to see.
I don't know why he did it, but he did it. He was like, hey, you want to see me eat this squirrel? I was like, not particularly. And it was
Oh,
a
you meant like
roadkill squirrel.
real life.
No, like, yeah, real life.
Why?
He just ate, I don't know. Because he's a weird kid. Because
Was he your
parents
friend?
beat him when he was young. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe his fucking mom Gronk spiked him or something.
She baby grunked him, dude. Baby grunk liver.
Yeah, she fucking baby Gronk rizzed up Livy Dunn. And he
kicked him right into the Riz.
They curb stomped him.
She was like, what do you get when you eat a dead squirrel on the road? Riz.
What's it like to hold the yacht of someone you love? Riz.
What's it like to eat a dead squirrel in front of your friends? Riz.
Riz.
He's like, what do you think that squirrel tastes like? I was like, I don't know, probably disease and asphalt.
Did he get sick?
Yeah, he ate a dead squirrel!
I was gonna say.
Of course he got sick!
I was like, if he didn't get sick, he's a trooper right there.
I'm surprised he didn't get f***ing leukemia!
Did he? I hope he didn't have to like go to the hospital or some shit.
Not that I know of. Actually, you're a piece of shit.
He probably had to be honest, now that I think about it.
Probably. I never heard about it. I
fucking
didn't speak
rabies.
to that kid. He ate a f***ing squirrel like an animal.
Probably in prison now, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's probably dead.
It's like today, we mourn the loss of Timothy Fowl III. He was
ate
tragically
many a squirrel
killed
in
by a
his day.
roadkill squirrel. Because he decided to put it in his mouth, the stupid little
Stupid little dumb bitch. What the fuck?
Well, they gotta make it sound good, so they were like, he was tragically struck down by a dead squirrel and attacked him when he was walking down the road with his friend, Malachi.
A rabid dead squirrel.
Malachi, you gotta tell him what happened? He ate the squirrel. That's not what happened. We gotta say it for the funeral. He was struck down by the squirrel.
He was struck down and brought to his Lord and Savior in the name of this squirrel.
In the name of the squirrel.
You know, a feral attack was had that day. His only witness was his one friend.
He
Malachi.
died just as stupidly as Michael Jackson on the toilet.
The only person stupid enough to be friends with this kid. Malachi, could you tell us what happened that fateful day? And I walk
He
up,
ait the
tap the
squirrel.
mic. I'm like,
You know,
is this
your
thing
testimony.
on? Like, yes, they can hear you. I'm like, he ate the.
He
squirrel.
ate the squirrel.
It got run over and he ate it. Like a
he was like,
beast.
hey Malachi, and you were like, yeah, and he was like, that looks yummy.
I was like, yeah. What do you want?
That squirrel,
kid.
it looks yummy.
He said, yummy your squirrel, Road.
Yummy your squirrel road. Oh, tasted like tires of a Ford F-150. I could taste it in his brain.
He fucking licks the squirrel.
He's like, Honda Civic.
Honda Civic,
Oh,
Mercedes Benz, 2003. Like he can tell the make and model of your car.
License plate 773077.
License plate Big Schling. He
45.
misspelled schlong.
The dealership wouldn't let him spell it.
He picks the squirrel up, turns it over, smacks his belly a couple times.
He's like, yes,
This one right here.
this one.
Fresh.
It got ran over by a Ram 7, by a Ryzen 9. Some people tell him it's a small chip. It's a big chip. It's the size of your mother. You can say that one at my funeral. And that's how we died. It was tragic.
If I eat this squirrel and die, I'll owe you $50.
We gather here today to mourn the death of James.
Walk up to his casket and just take $50 out of his
And it's
wallet.
like, hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's mine.
That's my $50. And his mom's like, hey, his grandma passed that down to him. I'm like, sorry, he died to a squirrel. I need it.
I'm like, he owed it to me. I'm like, he said.
She was like,
if he
ah!
eats the squirrel and die. They said, if he eats the squirrel and dies, I get his $50. And they're like, why didn't you stop him from eating the squirrel? I'm like, because you
Dude.
fucking you stomped on his head.
What most people
It's not
don't know
my
about
fault
that
he's brain
funeral is
damaged.
when he died, he was laying in the casket, and as they were giving him his speech, the squirrel busted in the doors. He was like, yummy your casket, and ate the kid. He was like, vengeance,
Yummy
motherfucker.
casket.
And then 3 days later,
squirrel-
today
the
we
squirrel popped out
mourn
of
the
his
death of the dead squirrel who ate the dead human who ate that dead squirrel who died to that dead squirrel.
No,
It's
he
just a fucking...
The fucking squirrel is just, it reincarnated his soul.
There's an emote that fits that perfectly. Let me find it.
POV, you ate a squirrel.
He was POV, you ate a squirrel, dude. POV, you're James. He's laying on the ground, he's dying. He's like, oh.
Squirrel too.
He's like, hey guys. Oh.